We're moving into 2023. So what do you think is, at this moment, what's the biggest challenge facing the military justice system today, right now?
False accusations of sexual assault and how they're handled. And so that is the biggest challenge right now is you have a system which is designed, it's either SAPR or SHARP, the Army calls it, where it has almost become weaponized. And if an individual uses a sexual assault allegation, they can weaponize this and use it to their advantage. I mean, I've seen this over and over and over again. And what the problem the military has is they'll go and investigate these cases. And, let's say the accuser is not credible. They've caught them lying. The forensic evidence doesn't match up with what the accusations are, whatever it happens to be. But where we know it's a false allegation, or these allegations did not happen. What the military should be doing, at least in my opinion, is seeking to prosecute those who make false accusations. Because I've always said sex assault is real. It's absolutely real. And I don't think the military should tolerate sexual assault. Now, I've said that from the beginning. That's as a defense attorney. But I see so many cases where sex assault is thrown out there as a sword and it's weaponized. But what the military does is they'll investigate it. Instead of prosecuting let's say they can't prosecute the case, or they choose not to because the case doesn't merit prosecution, or they don't believe the victim is being honest, or just plain and simple, a sex assault didn't occur. Instead of just letting this soldier move on, or a Marine move on, what they'll often do is now try to use administrative actions against them. I mean, I've got an ongoing case now I can't get into, but what I can say is that the investigation is essentially proved through various means, including text messages, CCTV footage, and other fairly hard evidence, that the accusation was not true. It was a false accusation. And the soldier that made the accusation did it so they can get what's called an expedited transfer. And so if you are an alleged victim of sexual assault, you can ask for what's called an expedited transfer. Now, let's say you're in Korea, for example, and you hate being stationed in Korea. You make an allegation of sexual assault, then you say, I need to have an expedited transfer because I can't be near the assailant, which in theory makes sense. But then now they want to go to Hawaii. They want to go to wherever they want to go to. It's almost no questions asked. They get transferred to wherever they're going to. And we see this all of the time.